Hello everyone, I'm Ron Grant coming to you live and direct from Tortola in the Virgin Islands. You're watching 284 Media. Thank you so much for your time. The BVI Food Fest 2023 has officially been launched in the Virgin Islands, of course, and since then, the buzz has been around the territory with the anticipated year-long events. No longer is the BVI Food Fest a monthly event, but now it takes you into an entire year. I'm honored to be joined by the events manager at the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, the one and only Mr. Dirk Walters, to put this event into perspective so that you, the audience, could be prepared and participate. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. As promised, you're watching 284 Media, and we are joined by the events manager at the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, the one and only Mr. Dirk Walters. Mr. Walters, thank you for your time and welcome back. You're no stranger to our platform.
Definitely not. Thank you for having me, Ron.
Absolutely.
Always elated to be here with you.
Likewise. Now, as I mentioned, the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission team has been working to curate an experience as it pertains to the BVI Food Fest 2023. Of course, we would have taken a hiatus based on the activities that have impacted us, the hurricanes of 2017 alongside the COVID-19 pandemic. But we are back, and not only are we back, but it's no longer a month activity or just a few events. This event has taken the Virgin Islands by storm with announcing that it's an entire full year of activities. Tell us about the process and your team at the BVI Tourist Board working to up the antics a bit.
Well, no problem. We've basically, been looking at this from a holistic view in terms of the rollout of the events. And after a whole process of, analyzing all of these different things, you look at past experience and performance and all of that, and actually getting out there in the community, in not just on Tortola, but all of the sister islands, and actually meeting with all of the various proprietors of the establishments, the restaurants, the bars, and just, the regular folk in the trenches to get a feel of what they really want, because it really doesn't make sense just to execute things if you don't know, you don't get that real feedback from the persons in the trenches, on the ground, as I said. So from that came about the idea of, hey, instead of just focusing on having all these events within 1 month, let's spread this out evenly so we have a full calendar of culinary and entertainment events throughout the year and spread it out among all of the islands here in the BVI.
Wonderful. Now, you spoke about really being on the ground and speaking with the stakeholders. Apart from what they've mentioned to you, or I should ask, what has been some of the feedback that you've received?
Oh, some of the feedback, it's been really positive. It's been a really great experience getting out there, as I say, on the ground with these folks, these proprietors, and getting their feedback from previous events, how it may have affected them, how feasible it was for them. So it's been really great. And their feedback is some of the issues have been in terms of like transportation when you get there, especially on the sister island. So those are some of the things that we're looking at to have a greater user guest experience for these events coming up.
Understood. Now, speaking of really curating an experience, what would you say is the overall mission of the BVI Food Fest?
Well, the BVI Food Fest, the mission of it is to basically spread it out, as we say, and give everybody that real culinary experience of being here. We have a unique product here in the BVI, of course, and this is one of the only places in the world that you can basically go to 4 or 5 different islands in one day and island hop and all of these things. So we wanted to basically give persons that experience to come and see what we have to offer, to taste all local variation of what we call Johnny Cakes, the way we prepare all different foods, fish, fungi, chicken, whatever it is, pork, give them that experience while having it in, certain venues and areas that they will have a great time and experience the real BVI.
Now, the real BVI, speaking of that, that is, of course, made up of a number of different islands. And in this particular instance, once again, the sister islands of the Virgin Islands are not exempt. Tell us about the rollout of the BVI Food Fest 2023 and what the activities will look like.
Okay, BVI Food Fest 2023 going into 2024, of
Yes.
course. The first one we have coming up is, of course, the 11th. This will be the 11th one.
Amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. Anegada Lobster Festival, of course, 2023, which will be the weekend of the 24th, 25th, and 26th of November, what will be known as Thanksgiving weekend in the US,
Okay.
of course. So we're starting there. And, you know, the Anegada Lobster Festival has become, I would say, a national event at this
Absolutely.
point. So it's been really great. You know, we have persons inquiring from all around the world. You know, they want to come to the BVI, persons that would already have their plans to travel here. We want to actually make sure that no matter what time of the year it is, even if someone is not coming specifically for a culinary event like that, that experience, that while they're here, there's things for them to do, you know, things of culture and heritage and the culinary experience, the whole local vibe about it.
Wonderful.
So we have Anegada Lobster Festival, of course, as you say, which is in its 11th year.
One of my favorite activities.
Yes,
I must
mine,
add.
mine as
Yeah.
well. I always enjoy Anegada Lobster Festival, and I've been over there quite a few times over the past couple of months. You know, like I say, on the ground with the stakeholders, the different proprietors of the establishments, and the excitement, the anxiety is really there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so we have already rolled out what's coming up with the samplers from various restaurants and things like that. So it's really exciting time.
Good.
And up next, after the 11th annual Anegada Lobster Festival, we are proud to announce run Yos, Lime, and Dine. And this is going to be happening in the months of January and February 2024, where we actually going to be facilitating a late ferry that's leaving from Jos van Dijk every Saturday in January, and in February every Wednesday and Saturday. So you're going to actually be able to go over to Jos. And you know, sometimes one of the issues was persons say, well, they can't stay for dinner, they can't stay on Lime and hang out too late because usually the last ferry leaves over there at 5, and that's it. So unless you're a boatman, as we say, and you have a private vessel, you would be in trouble. So this winter, you can make a booking, you can make a reservation at your favorite spot over there, go and hang out, go from in the day if you like, or you take the last ferry from Western, which is 6 p.m. You go over, and at 10:45, you come back over to Tortola. So this is a great way to
Amazing.
Yeah, definitely a really great way to get all the establishments over there, the restaurants and the bars involved over on Jos van Dijk. We had some community meetings over there, and you know, they were elated. The response is really great. The feedback has been tremendous. So we're very excited about that. So you're going to be able to stay over there, have dinner, hang out, go on the beach, explore different parts of Jos van Dijk that you may not have ever been to before.
Yeah.
And you come back over on that late ferry at 10:45.
Amazing.
So we're facilitating that. So every Saturday in January and every Wednesday and Saturday in February.
Beautiful.
And of course, we're bringing back, as you know, going into 2024, of course, we're bringing back the taste of Virgin Gorda.
Yes.
And also the taste of Tortola. So we're super excited about those. The taste
Wonderful.
of Virgin Gorda is actually slated to take place on the 16th of March. That's 2024 next year. And then the taste of Tortola will be the 29th of June.
Amazing, amazing.
Yes.
I have to stop you there before you continue with the rollout and the activities. What is Dirk Walters' favorite Virgin Islands cuisine? What Virgin Islands food you can eat every day?
Boiled fish.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
In butter sauce or not mayonnaise.
Do you have a favorite butter sauce, not
Butter
mayonnaise
sauce, not mayonnaise.
Okay, we disagree there.
I'm not the biggest fan of mayonnaise.
Okay.
I'll eat it, you know, but it's not my favorite. I
Gotcha.
prefer the butter sauce. That's just me personally. My favorite fish is the trigger fish, what we call old wife.
Okay,
And then after that, I would say like yellowtail, but fish.
got
know?
you. What would be your favorite Virgin Islands juice? It could be alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
Just regular old fashioned limeade.
Okay,
Not too much sugar though.
fair enough.
Yeah,
fair
I don't
enough.
like anything too sweet.
There's some good choices.
Yeah.
All right, continue with the rollout.
Yeah, definitely. So, and also we go after Taste of Tortola, which will be in June. We go straight into Anegada Lobster Festival 2024 in November. And in between there, you know, we have a whole lot of other events.
Of course.
You know, we're going to have BVI Music Festival. We're going to have Emancipation Festival. Not forgetting Virgin Gorda Easter Festival in there. You know, so, and Torres Waters also always plays a huge role in these events.
Okay,
So we have a
wonderful.
whole lot. It's a lot of work, you know. We're rolling out some big things. We have some huge announcements to come still, but I love it. You know, the team is working very hard. I have to definitely shout out the entire team at the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission in all the departments, always putting in that hard work.
I have to ask you, Mr. Walters, when it comes to the portrayal and depiction of Virgin Islands culture through food, how important would you say the BVI Food Fest is to making sure that our culture through food is preserved?
It's very important because food is part of your unique identifier as a nation, as a territory, as a country, whatever you are. You know, culture is it's embedded in you, you know, down to the very fabric of the way you carry yourself.
I agree.
Yeah, you know, your food, your way of life, all of these things marry together to create your specific culture. So we need to have that on the forefront and show it off to the world. Give them that experience.
Well, I want to take this opportunity to commend you and your team for thinking outside of the box and really making sure that the BVI Food Fest and the depiction of culture is not just a month activity, but it's spread across through an entire year. For persons who want to participate, whether it be through being a vendor, being a sponsor, supporting this event in any way, how can they contact your agency to get involved?
Okay, they can contact us at the BVI Tours Board and Film Commission. And if they want to get involved, whether they want to participate, if you want to be a vendor, it depends on what that is. Like, for instance, in terms of Anegada Lobster Festival, those persons that want to be vendors in the area of where the dock is there, the agency that deals with that is actually the BVI Ports Authority, if you want to be a vendor there. But outside of that, you want to get involved, just contact us at the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, as I said, and we'll be happy to assist you with any information you need and get you on the way.
Wonderful. Dirk, I want to thank you, and we will see you at the BVI Food Fest 2023 beginning with
See you there. I know you'll be there for sure.
Absolutely, beginning with the Anegada Lobster Fest.
Yes.
Viewers, thank you for tuning in. You're watching 284 Media out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye-bye.